What's up, everybody? It is Thursday, and today I am going back to cover an artist that I did like maybe 2 weeks ago, maybe 3 weeks ago at this point. I did the new song from King Krule, and while I wasn't, bothered by it, it didn't hit me in a bad way. It didn't really do much for me. But I was told that I should check out some more King Krule. That song maybe was a little bit more of a departure from the typical sound. So I'm checking out, this is 10 years old. This is Rock Bottom. 10 years ago, I was in college, having a bad time. And this video has 15 million views. So I'm assuming it is one of his better known, more popular songs. So I think this will be a fair place to check out. Before I get into it, a few things. Got my coffee, as always. I'm not a professional. I'm not an expert, so please don't expect me to be conducting this review like I am one. Review, reaction. I use those sort of interchangeably. I'm an enthusiast, all right, and don't be a dick. I try really hard to be respectful about the stuff I check out, whether I like it or not. I try to at least find what people like about it. So I'd appreciate it if we could keep that same energy in the comments. You don't have to like the review, but let's just keep it polite. With that out of the way, let's get right into it. This is Rock Bottom by King Krule.
This is dedicated to a Mr. Bream, a Mr. Reed, a Mr. Piney, and a Mr. Mood.
I've hit rock bottom. Ooh, now I'm running away. I've made it, babe. Think what your lover would say. Think in a brotherly way. See, girl, I won't say until it bites me. One day, my mind starts to derange. Distortions arrange, the sight loses its range as everyone's perspective begins to change. I'm not the same, just something to blame. Another thing wrong with the game. Now watch me as I descend into shame. Where your heart's gone, no more you're lying dead on the floor. The wounds in your back are still sore, and everyone who watched you watched on in awe. But now you see it was nothing but poor. Another lost soul who never accomplished the goal or made a lie out of their lives. And they're the ones who pulled out the knife. Like that, oh, everything is gone in front of your eyes. Your hands have lost their grip on their prize, them through life. I'll be lucky this time, and hopefully it'll make you seem more wise, or otherwise they'll lead you to your own demise. 'Cause it's the end of something I did not want to end, beginning of hard times to come. Offer something that was not meant to be done. And this is the start of what was.
All right. I will say, to begin with, I enjoyed that a lot more than the first one. There's just more energy. And let me be clear. That's not always something that I need. Right? I don't always need a song to be hype. But my opinion of the artist was informed by the previous song, right? Which was very shoegazy, very quiet, very low key. This one has a little more pep to it, so that's nice. Probably the first thing I want to note is, for somebody as skinny as that dude is, he has a shockingly low voice, and some of it is forced, right? Some of it I can tell he's reaching down for low notes, but that's okay. It doesn't sound bad, right? It's just clear that he's working to extend his range a little bit. I am also not a professional vocal coach. Just bear that in mind. It works. It is jarring to see this skinny little ginger walking around with the low voice that he's singing with. But you know, it happens. I'm trying to think of a kind of artist to compare him to, and it's kind of got like punk rock vibes, lyrically, sort of contextually, but musically it's not. Musically, I don't know. I guess it might remind me of the 1975. Is that who it was that I did a while ago? It was either them or I don't think it was in 1975. Irrelevant. I can't really name a band that he reminds me of, which is probably good. I mean, it makes him unique, right? As far as I can tell, it's pretty much just him doing the instrumentation, which is always cool because, you know, there are multiple schools of thoughts on this. Right? On the one hand, if I write the song and then I perform all the music for the song, then exactly what's in my head, assuming I can play it, exactly what's in my head is exactly what's going to come out, right? I can make the drums sound exactly like I want. I can put the beat exactly where I want it. What you lose is you lose somebody else's creative input, being able to make tweaks and adjustments, right? I'm not here to say one way is better. I think it's really impressive when people can be multi-instrumentalists, right? Sing, record, and play on the instruments. But I don't know, right? This is the second King Cruel song I've heard, so I'm not sure if there is a full band or if there becomes a full band. If, you know, sometimes people start out like tracking stuff on their own and then they add instruments, add artists to play with them. That I don't know. But I will say I like this one better. I still don't know if this has converted me to a King Cruel stan. You know, I'm willing to do more. I may go back and do another one, maybe a more recent video, somewhere in the last like 5 years, just to kind of see how things have evolved. 2013, man, this was a long time ago. England, Britain was still in the EU. Trump hadn't become president yet. Was Theresa May prime minister? I think Theresa May was prime minister. I think so. it was a different time, and artists often change to reflect, or artists often become creative in a different way to reflect what's going on around them, right? You are influenced by new things, new developments. If you're in England, right, and you see Brexit happen, you start to notice things change for the worse. And so your music might reflect that, right? Your lyrics become a little bit more bleak. Your musical accompaniment maybe is a little bit less bright and cheerful. Depends on the artist you are. But so I'll probably do another one here in a little while. But yeah, I would say at this point I am more interested in King Cruel than I was after the first song. I'm still on the fence. But listen, I want to be honest about this stuff, right? I can appreciate his lyricism. It feels a little clunky to me, but I'm also guessing that's on purpose. The way he's sort of stretching out lines, stretching out rhymes, where he'll end a line on what should be a rhyme, but it just continues into the next line. So instead of doing like, A B A B, he's doing extra. I'd have to look at how it's written out to really get a feel for it. But again, it's clearly successful for him, and it's just the sort of thing that you have to get used to, I think, because typically songwriting is pretty straightforward, where stuff falls in the rhythm. But yeah, I think that'll do it. Thank you guys for watching. Have a good day. Stay safe out there. Drink lots of water. And don't talk to cops.